So as you may notice, my skin is pretty shocking. Pretty bad, and I decided that I'm going to film my Accutane experience and my Accutane skin journey. So my skin has been really bad the past few months. In previous months I've had really good skin. All the creams and ointments that I'd been using for my skin started to burn and get itchy, and like my face would peel and become so dry. My skin would be so red, and I don't know whether it's from eczema and why my skin was so sensitive, but everything that I was doing was not working. Like everything that I'd been prescribed in the past literally burnt my skin, like everything. Even my face washes, makeup wipes, everything would just burn my skin. So I went to a dermatologist today. It is the 3rd of March 2020. I have been prescribed Accutane acne treatment program. Basically it's a tablet that you take after food and it helps your skin, and you're on it for 6 months. I'm really quite shocked that my skin has gotten to this stage where I have to use this. I've also need to use really soft creams and face washes. Nothing that's classified as an acne cleanser because they have different ingredients in it that can react badly with the Accutane. I'm so nervous for the side effects that come along with it. Apparently you get really dry skin everywhere. Your eyes, inside your nose, your face, your arms, your scalp, your hair, everything just dries, because basically what the tablet does is it cures the oil thing inside you. So like it stops all oil. I have to put Vaseline up my nose because I can get nosebleeds from how dry it is. Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. I'm gonna be doing like updates every week or every few days. I don't really know how it's gonna work. Every few months. Kind of excited, kind of scared. So this is my skin at the moment. I mean, it's not as bad as some cases that I've seen, but personally, I hate it. I hate my skin right now. I'm like not confident to leave my house without makeup on, but it makes my skin worse. But I'm just gonna have to embrace all my flaws and try and fix this. But this is what's happening. I've got some like scarring on my cheek and basically just breakouts. It keeps happening across my cheek and my chin and on my forehead. That's like a scab. Oh my god. Absolutely hate it. And it's my birthday in 2 weeks, so I'm really hoping that it starts to clear up before then. But anyway, I'll keep you guys updated. Cross your fingers, and I hope you enjoy my skin journey. So it has officially been 1 week on Accutane, and this is a little skin update. So this is this side. Duh. My skin is like not as red. I mean, it looks still pretty red, but it's not as red as it was last week and as noticeable. Like it kind of does not look too bad. So I'm using a QV body wash, QV cleanser and a QV moisturizer, both for my face and body. I'm not sure if my dermatologist told me to use those because I have really bad eczema and that's like sensitive for my kind of skin, or if you need to use it on the tablet. I'm not 100% sure. My lips are really chapped. Like I have to keep applying lip balm on all the time, otherwise like I smile and it cracks. A little bit painful. My hair does not get oily. Like this, I haven't washed this in so long and it doesn't even look greasy. That's a bit, maybe a bit TMI, but I mean it's important to know, right? So these tablets are like $41 for 60 tablets. It's a little bit expensive, but not too expensive. But if you want to clear your skin, I mean it's pretty damn good. In case you're all wondering on how much they are, I'm on it for 6 months, but it can vary depending on your skin. So this is my 1 week update, and we can only hope that my skin gets better from here on out. It's been 2 fat weeks since I've been on Accutane. I'm just gonna give a little bit of a skin update. And my lips. My skin is slowly but surely getting better. My skin is super sensitive. So say that I get like a little pimple that just comes up on my face and I try to like pop it or something, which, oh, you Probably shouldn't, but temptations, you know. So of course I do it, and then it will bleed and like scar like straight away. So like my skin is really sensitive to that. So if you're deciding to go on this, even though it's like annoying, you just want to pop it, unless you just have self-control, unlike me, don't pop it because you will regret it. My skin has been really dry, so I keep putting moisturizer on like morning and night. The pimples aren't like really, they're like more scabs and like red, but they're going away. And I have like this eczema on my nose here, and it's really itchy and dry, so I just need to keep moisturizing the hell out of that. My hair does not get oily. Like I could go, I haven't, but I could go 2 weeks without washing my hair. Like no oil comes to my head. I used to have to wash my hair every second day. It's crazy, and it's just like so good. I washed it today, if you can tell. It's nice and fresh and still wet. I try to not wear makeup as often, but sometimes I do, just because it gives you that little bit of self-confidence, a little bit of a boost, which you need sometimes. So it is week 4 on Accutane, or Accutane, Orotone, whatever it's called. My skin, do you really know? Some days it is good, some days it isn't. Today is a average kind of day. So this is what it's looking like for the moment. Oh, that looks so bad. So it's kind of a very big roller coaster, not gonna lie. My forehead is like so perfectly clear. Like my forehead is so clear, there are no pimples on it whatsoever. My skin is like good some days, and then I will literally just wake up with like a massive pimple, and I'm just like, can you please decide on like what you want to do? So I'm currently in isolation since coronavirus has taken over the world. I'm bored as batshit, and I have been trying to occupy myself, and I'm just like really dead. Today's a dead kind of day, but hopefully that when this stupid virus is over and we can go out to enjoying our lives and not being left alone with our thoughts, my skin will be absolutely better. It's week 4 now, and it's already starting to improve, minus this disgusting, what even is that? Let's hope that when I can exit and enter the world, we will have perfect clear skin and hopefully a grown out fringe. It is 5 weeks on Accutane today. This is how my skin is going. Ow, my contact lens is playing games with me. Ow. My eyes get really dry when I'm wearing contacts, so I have to use these contact thing, what do you call them? Contact safe eye drops. Basically, I'm just getting dry absolutely everywhere. My mouth, my skin is a little bit dry here. You can tell, and it flakes up. My nose, my eczema is coming back on my nose so bad, and my lips get so chapped. It's so bad. Not chapped that it hurts, but like the flakes on the outside of the lips, and it's so annoying. It just looks so gross, and so I have to do like a lip scrub. It's so disgusting, like to have flakes on your lips. Ew. So I usually just use just like this cherry lip scrub or this bubblegum one that I have. Positives are that my hair does not get oily ever, but my scalp gets really dry. I've got a few lumps on the top of my head that get super itchy, and I try not to scratch them, but like it gets so itchy. Usually my hair is really soft. I've always had really soft hair, but when I run my hands through my hair now, it feels so coarse and like dry. But I just bought this Pantene conditioner. I just put it in like the top of my hair now, and it feels a lot better. Hopefully that is the solution to it. My eczema is really bad as well. Because I'm in isolation, there's a few days where I don't do anything. I sit around, I watch movies, I go on my phone, I message people, and like I stay in my pajamas and I don't wash my face. Every time that I don't wash my face and don't use anything, my mum always goes, wow, your skin's looking really good today. And I'm like, yeah, it's because I haven't used anything. Don't wash my face. It sounds disgusting, I know, but since I don't get any oil and I'm not doing anything, technically, like, I'm not sweating, I'm not gross. So if you think that's gross, well, sorry, stop watching. But yeah, my skin like looks the best, and all my like, I have a red mark here, and like all the dryness here would just instantly go away. My skin would be so pale and look so clear. Like I wash my face with just water, but as soon as I use any soap, my skin would like start flaring up again and like get color, like the redness back. It's still week 5. I just remembered that I wanted to say something. I just forgot to film it. So here we go. So I have makeup on currently, so my skin looks like pretty good. I know that my skin isn't the worst case of acne that there is. I know some people have it worse than me, but I'm just telling my story of me on Accutane. And when you've tried so many different products for so many years, and you've spent so much money on skincare and nothing works, it kind of just gets you angry and frustrated. And that's why I'm on Accutane, because I know for a fact that it's going to work. So it's kind of saving my money, and I know that I'm gonna get results rather than just hoping that some cream is gonna fix my skin. That's my little disclaimer that I wanted to get off my chest. It is my 7th week on Accutane. It is the 21st of April, and this is how my skin is looking. Yuck! Today I had my second dermatologist appointment. My dermatologist said that we are upping my dosage to 2 tablets every second day. So one day I take 1 tablet, and then the next day I'll take 2 at the same time with food, as I have been doing. These cheek pimples are really pissing me off, because sometimes they're pimples and like lumps, sometimes they're fading and don't exist. So it's really like an on and off kind of game. And I just get random pimples. Like I've got a pimple here and here, and sometimes just random ones come up. Hopefully the double dosage is gonna make my skin get clearer faster, but I hope it just doesn't make me more dry, because my lips are already in so much pain. So I shouldn't lick my lips. Don't lick your lips, kills. But yeah, 7 weeks. So this is my 12-week update. This is the skin. My lips are disgusting. They're always chapped. I always need to have chapstick on. And I've been getting these like lumps. They're not that bad today. I have a photo actually of when it was really bad, because it is really disgusting. And this is what it looked like a few days ago. Was horrible. Ew. Here's another little cute image. Yeah. So that was horrible and really, really painful. It's kind of settled down now. My nose, outside of my nose, is so extremely dry, as you guys can tell. It is so dry. And also I had a massive pimple that came up onto my skin here. Within a few days it kind of scarred and went away, and it just left a little red mark there, which is kind of shit, but like hey, at least it's going away. When you first look at me, my skin doesn't look too bad, but when I go into the little nitty-gritty, it really quite is. Also, another thing that is dry is the inside of my nose. It is so extremely painful. There's just like clumps of blood up there, and it's so disgusting. Every time I wipe my nose, there's like blood, and I just gotta go dispose of that. It's disgusting. So something I've been doing is getting a little Q-tip and dipping it in Vaseline and just like shoving it up my nose, and it literally feels so much better like straight away. My skin hasn't really been that dry. I do moisturize day and night. My hands have been a little bit scaly, and I've got lots of eczema. I've heard that lots of people experience depression when on Accutane, but I don't think I have actually experienced that at all. I don't know why, but I'm really quite happy about that. Lots of people that I know say that they don't get the symptoms really bad. I just wanted to say that it is just as bad as I thought it was. My lips are always constantly in pain. They feel like they're burning. I can't eat chili or like anything hot. Like my mouth just goes on fire. I've been getting so many bad styes in my eyes lately. I've had a new one every day for the past week. That was like 2 days ago. It was so painful. Every day I would just wake up and it would hurt to blink, and they weren't just like a little one that's like a little bit annoying. They were big. One was here and took up all like my eye. My whole eye went red and like purple. It was horrible. So I haven't gotten any lately. I can't wait to get off this, but I don't want to have to wash my hair again. So, but anyway, 12 weeks, looking pretty frisky. Hey guys, so it's been 15 weeks on Accutane as of today, and this is how my skin is looking. Pretty decent. I have no makeup on, of course. Yeah, my forehead is like completely clear. So I'm going to my dermatologist today for a checkup and just to see how things are going. So yeah, 15 weeks gone strong. This is my 20-week update and this is my skin. I am really happy with my skin and how much it has improved. So in my last update, I told you guys I was going to the dermatologist for another checkup. I told my dermatologist about all the styes that I was getting, and because of this, my dermatologist put me down back to a less dosage. When I was on the higher dosage, taking 2 tablets a day, I saw that the side effects were a lot stronger and actually got a little bit worse, actually quite a lot worse. I was extra more dry, and the more dosage is what was causing the styes. So my doctor just thought it'd be best to put it down since my skin was improving too and I didn't really need that much of a dosage anymore. When I first went to my dermatologist, my doctor told me that you have to be on the pill when you're taking Accutane, and also if you do get pregnant while on Accutane, it needs to be terminated because this pill creates many birth defects, and if you get pregnant, which you can't get pregnant when you're on this pill, otherwise it will need to be terminated. And that's a really scary thing to think about. That was really scary when he told me that there's no other option. Yeah, it's just a thing you've got to be wary about. Whenever I was watching Accutane videos, I saw lots of people saying that their skin got worse before it got better. I don't think that really happened to me. I feel like my skin got a little bit better within the first week, which was kind of cool. It definitely took a few months before I actually started seeing big changing results. You need to be so careful when you're in the sun, because if you get a little bit hot or get in the sun and like exposure to your face, you go red for ages. My skin goes so red and it stays red for like hours. When I was reading about all the side effects and stuff, it sounded really scary. Looking back, I would go on Accutane again if I knew how good the results were. I can't explain how amazing it is. You just take 1 tablet a day and it's literally like healing your skin. It's really not that bad if you take care of yourself, if you moisturize your lips with lip balm. I've been using Carmex lately. It's so moisturizing and so good. And you're moisturizing your face and moisturizing your body. It's really not that bad, and I would do it all over again for these results. Like, I cannot believe, I can't stress that enough how good and how confident just 1 tablet a day or 2 tablets a day have made me. Another thing that I heard is that you can get depressed. I mentioned this a little bit earlier. My dermatologist told me that this was just a myth. When I was on it, I don't think that I got depressed. It was a little bit emotional, seeing like the roller coaster and some days being a little bit better than others and your self-confidence going up and down constantly. I wouldn't say that I was depressed. I did take this during isolation though, which got a little bit lonely and a little bit dark, but I wouldn't say that I was depressed. I felt worse when I wasn't on Accutane, when I had to look in the mirror and see my skin that wasn't getting any better, and I was trying so hard and it just wasn't improving. So I think that when you're taking Accutane, the thing that kept me going is that my skin's going to get better and I'm going to get the skin that I want. Another reason why I wanted to make this video too was because someone said to me, oh my god, your skin is amazing, like you're so lucky you have such good skin. And in that moment I thought, this poor girl thinks that I was just blessed with beautiful skin. No, I went through a lot to get my skin like this, and I feel bad that people just assume that. And so I wanted to tell my story and let everyone know that no, I wasn't blessed with beautiful skin. I had acne and I went through Accutane to get rid of it, and there is an option for people who are struggling with your skin. You don't have to suffer, you don't have to look at other people and wish. There's this amazing magical tablet that helps you reach your goals. I just wanted to share that, just let you guys know my experiences and tell you that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So this is going to be my last update. I'm so happy with my skin. It's actually crazy. Like, I love it. Like, it's so good. I feel so confident in my own skin. I can go out and not wear makeup, and when I do wear makeup, it's just like no lumps and bumps. It's really good. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. It was a long journey, but if you guys stayed to the end, I really appreciate it, and I hope this helped someone. So if you guys enjoyed, please give this video a thumbs up, because I was very open showing my non-confident side. Also subscribe to see more videos, and if you are on Accutane, or if you're about to go on Accutane, or this video helped you decide, message me, DM me on my Instagram, let me know how you're going, ask me questions. I would love to help you guys out. I'm Alicia, and thank you for coming along with me on this journey. Bye.